Good morning. I would like to call the Niagara Police Services Board Finance Committee meeting to order for February 8th, 2024. My name is Laura Yip, and I am Chair of the Board's Finance Committee. We begin the meeting this morning by acknowledging that the Niagara region is situated on treaty land. This land is steeped in the rich history of the First Nations, such as the Haudenosaunee, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe, including the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. There are many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people from across Turtle Island that live and work in Niagara today. The Regional Municipality of Niagara Police Services Board stands with all Indigenous people, past and present, in promoting the wise stewardship of the lands on which we live. I will now do a roll call. Member Kiokio.
Present.
Member Gibson.
Present.
Vice Chair Kapasavanu.
Present.
Chair Lawson.
Present.
Member McKendrick.
Here.
And Member Steele.
I'm here.
Thank you. Member Steele is joining us by Zoom in case you're wondering why that sounded the way it did. Do any members have any declarations of conflict or pecuniary interest? Seeing none, there are no minutes from previous meetings and there are no presentations. So into item 6, new business. 6.1, financial variance overview of the year ending December 31st, 2023. Can I have Member Kiokio and Member Kapasavanu move that, subject to approval by Regional Council of the Consolidated Regional Year-End Transfer Report, the Board approve 1, a transfer of $21,212 from the Ontario Police Video Training Alliance Reserve Fund, mitigating a deficit in the current year operations in accordance with the Niagara Region Reserve and Reserve Funds Policy C-F-013. 2, a transfer of $47,120.06 to the Police Vehicle and Equipment Replacement Reserve Fund to return the surplus proceeds from sale of assets in accordance with the Niagara Region Procurement Bylaw number 02-2016 and Tangible Capital Asset Policy C-F-003. 3, a transfer of $1,909,651.54 to the Police Contingency Reserve Fund to fund one-time 2024 expenditures related to the implementation of the Community Safety and Policing Act 2019. And 4, that the Niagara Regional Police Service and Board's remaining operating surplus before indirect allocations of $1,771,646.43 be transferred to the region and be used to mitigate any levy program deficits in accordance with the Niagara Region Operating Surplus Deficit Policy C-F-022. I got right through the entire thing to the very last thing. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Thank you, that's carried. Moving on to item 6.2. Maybe the fastest finance committee meeting ever. Can I have Member Gibson and Member McKendrick move the service report dated February 2nd, 2024, providing the board with a status report on the Niagara Regional Police Service and Board Reserve Funds in accordance with Board Bylaw 384-2019, paragraph 6.3.19, and the Niagara Region's Reserve and Reserve Fund Policy, which outlines both the appropriate use and funding of all reserves and reserve funds. Any discussion? All in favor? Thank you, that's carried. Do any board members have any other new business? Chief Forty, any new business?
Thank you, Chair, and members of the board. I just wanted to acknowledge the work undertaken by our finance team. Courtney Woods and Laura Rulo are here. And then I think I'd like to acknowledge or remind the board that on December 14th, the board passed a motion asking that we consult the region with respect to asking the region to allow us to keep some of the unused monies from 2023 and apply them to emerging pressures in 2024. We have done so, and I'd like to acknowledge Helen Furtado and Todd Harrison at the region for their collaborative efforts and are bringing this report to you today.
Thank you. Any discussion? Okay. The Public Finance Committee meeting is adjourned.